the half diminished chord. Half diminished chord. You say, what? Half diminished? Yes, the half diminished chord. Half diminished. Well, the half diminished seventh chord is what it really calls. Sometimes they keep out the word seven. They just call it a half diminished. But if you hear the term half diminished, it's the same thing as a half diminished seventh. Okay, so I'm going to do it in the key of C just to show you to make it simple. So we have a one. I'm in the key of C. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. That's just, and then eight. That's your scale. So we're going to take a one, three, five. And we know in a diminished chord, we always flat the third, take it down a half step, and take the fifth down a half step. Now, the seventh, let me leave these one, three, five along for a second. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. That's your major seventh. Now, we said in a diminished seventh, we normally double flat the seven. But in a half diminished chord or a half diminished seventh chord, which is the same thing, we only flat the seven one time, just like we do in all of our other chords. That's not a major chord. So I'm going to take this B and only flat it one time. So it becomes B flat. Normally in the diminished seventh chord, we flat it twice and it would have been an A. But in this case, we're going to take the seven down a half step only one time. So that will make it a half diminished seven. So here's a half diminished seven chord. C, flat the third, flat the fifth, and flat the seven only one time. And that will become a half diminished seventh chord. Okay? That's a half diminished seventh chord. Now, um, um, some I'm thinking. Normally on your left hand bass, you probably have a C here. Yeah, you have a C there. But now, I'm going to show you a different inversion, and this is the inversion I use mostly when I'm using this particular chord. So you have this particular inversion, but when I say inversion, that just means I'm going to move the notes around using the same letters. So I'm going to take these two notes, the I'm going to call it G flat and B flat. I know some people want to argue, say, no, that's F sharp and A sharp, but we ain't finna get into that little argument. So we're going to go with these two notes, G flat, B flat. And what I'm going to do is move these two notes down an octave, that F sharp and that B flat. And so you'll see the chord, that would be a half diminished seventh, a C half diminished seventh. So sometimes when you hear a song do like this, they just use a half diminished chord to start that off. Okay? Now, but I'm just showing you the chord, not so much the songs. Okay? So that's the C half diminished. Let's do one more key. Let's try the key of, I don't know, let's try the key of F. Not the key of F, but the F diminished seventh, F half diminished seventh. So you have when you give F, so one, that's your F scale. So you have a one, three, and a five. Take your three down a half step. In other words, we're going to flat the third, and also take your fifth down a half step. So that would be a F diminished chord. But now we want a half diminished seventh. So we're only going to flat the seven one time. So one, two, three, four, five, six. That's your major seven. Take it down a half step. Okay? Which in that case would be an E flat. So you have that was a diminished chord, and we're going to add that half diminished seventh on there. Okay? Then what we're going to do, we're going to do the inversion like we did. I'm going to take those top two notes, the B and the E flat, and I'm going to bring them down an octave. I'm going to keep these two notes, the F, A flat, but this B, E flat is going to be down here. B, E flat. And I'm going to move this whole chord. I'm still using the same notes, F, E flat. I'm sorry, B flat. I'm going too quick. Let me slow down. B, E flat, F, A flat. Okay? I'm just moving up a whole octave. Same notes, B, E flat, F, A flat. So if it was in a song, you would have, of course, you're going to have F on the bass, but you might hear this. I know that might sound kind of familiar too, or you just might hear, or, okay? So there again, that's your half diminished 7th chord.